Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our tribute run here on Elmcreek. We finished up all those contracts. We finished up with all of our field stuff. Got a good chunk of money in the account at the moment. We got to start repaying some of this loan so we can lower our interest rate by quite a significant margin, actually. And then we are going to, next month, sell some soybeans. So we'll do that here momentarily. But yeah, let's go ahead and fast forward to the next month. Get ready to sell some soybeans. I think that's just about all we got to do next month, actually. I did start creating a new calendar because my other calendar was getting a little bit crowded and stuff. So I don't have this information on my new calendar yet. So let me see. What did we used to have to do in the month of June? Just sell soybeans. Yeah, so that's it, literally it. And then we harvest the wheat. Originally I had it in July. I think I've now moved it to August. So we'll take a look at that here in a bit. It is actually raining right now, so there's that. Let's zip. Let's check here. And we're looking for anything over 1194. We've got 1352 at Goldcrest Valley, so let's go ahead and zip over to the train depot. Wrong one. There we go. Visit, and we won't rent the train yet. Just out of curiosity, anything here that we could take advantage of? I mean, because obviously if a big old giant harvester popped up here, that would be amazing. But no. What about any contracts that are just really, really good? I mean, there's a bunch of harvesting contracts, but none of these that are anything that we're going to be taking advantage of. So let's just fast forward until the soybeans are at a good price, or at the highest price. Should be able to get them over 1400, so that will be good. What's our current percentage at right now? 14, so it's just so shy of 15%. So close. $13.81. I think we've done, what was it, $14.40 or something like that? Is that what we've gotten to before? Honestly, don't remember now. Be nice if this kept track of like the highest price you sold it at. $13.92. Don't have a lot of soybeans. We'll get more once we get another field, but I think we talked about this several times before, but we decided that the harvester would be the biggest bang for our buck at this point. 1384. I'm not sure if we're going to get over 1400 now. $13.87. Come on. Keep going. So close. I think we'll break 1400 at least. Yep, there we go. Will we get there before the end of the day? I mean, I guess we don't have. We could still wait till tomorrow. I don't think it's not like it's going to instantly drop overnight. I don't think, although I don't know if I've actually checked to see what it does right at midnight. Train is coming now, so honestly, if we don't see a jump here in the next batch, I may go ahead and... Nope, it's actually going down, so went down by $1. So we're going to go ahead and rent the train, which will just stop and turn around. Well, not turn around, but reverse. So thankfully it's not too far away. Come on, train. All right, let's go. All right, puny little amount of soybeans, but we'll get what we can, and I guess we'll be happy with that. About 25,000 bucks. Not too bad. So that gets us. We could borrow $344,000 effectively, which is not quite what we need for the harvester. Oh man, look at that big old giant crone. It's a nice one. So is this. Would like to have this on one of my other maps. All right, well, that is that for the month of June, I guess. That was kind of a boring month, obviously, but we kind of knew there wasn't much going on. So at this point, we need to move forward to July. Did we? Okay, I know I wrote down that we were going to harvest in August for the wheat. That way we're harvesting, I think it was the harvest the same time as the sorghum, if that is exactly right. So I think we'll keep with that plan. The other alternative is to harvest the wheat now, harvest the sorghum alongside the like the month before the wheat later, or not the month of the wheat, the sugar beets later. I can't talk. Wow, soybeans later. I honestly don't know what's best. Seeing as the soybeans is just a single field, what we might do is at least the cheaper harvester when it comes to the soybean time. Get the big one for the wheat and the sorghum, since it's going to be the same month. We knock them both out. And then get the small one later. And the good thing is that we can just need to lease the harvester itself. We don't have to lease the header, obviously, since we've already got that. I mean, alternatively, we could always just buy the cheaper harvester. But no, I think we've come this far. I really want the bigger harvester. I don't think we need this one. I mean, it's nice, but I don't think we need to go that far. I think this one's going to be a really solid harvester for us. Yeah, I think that's going to work for us. So let's just fast forward to the next month and get ready to. Actually, I don't know if we're going to do anything in July then. If we're not harvesting anything, I don't think anything happens in July. No, July is an empty month for us. So let's go ahead and go. I mean, we'll check. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get a really nice used equipment. I have seen some mods that allow you to kind of adjust how much used equipment you get. And I think maybe one that makes it more relevant to what you're doing. Or maybe you can like set some criteria and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to go that far. I'm not sure. I mean, I do enjoy the used equipment. I do wish there was a little bit more, to be fair. But I don't know. It's nice to get a nice little surprise when you get exactly what you're looking for sometimes. Of course, at the end of the day, new equipment ultimately is the better option because it's going to last just a bit longer. Okay, contracts. Anything worth doing at the moment? I mean, a little bit of money from that, some harvesting, which, yeah, there's some harvesting for some crops that we do. If these are still there next month, then we might take advantage of that. But I'm not going to jump on them right now. Okay, so we're good. So I don't think there's anything for us to do in the month of July. I'm trying to think. Why is that big giant building over there? Is that the... No. I think it's just a dummy building, isn't it? It's not anything. All right, cool. Sorry, I got distracted. All right, well, let's go ahead and go to August. I'm assuming our crop is ready to harvest at this point in time. It is, but we will be able to do it next month. So I'm honestly just trying to think if there's something I'm missing, but I think we're good. Oh, is there a contract for 32? No. 32 is a giant wheat field. There's a lot of harvesting contracts, though. Suppose we could grab some of these wheat contracts and just not do them until next month while we're doing our fields. No, I think if they're still there next month, we'll do it. If not, then no big deal. Okay. It is August. A nice corn header. Cool. Interesting. Don't really need that right now, but we did get rid of the one we had before. That was sort of similar to this, but that's not exactly what we're looking for. Okay, so there are definitely some harvesting contracts, and there's some harvesting contracts with some big old giant equipment. Kind of just want whatever the biggest. Oh, that's a really good one. Oh, that's 32. So borrow items for that one for sure. We're not going to do oats. We might take one of these with the Rostral mash. It's not amazing, but I feel like we just at least need one more. Which of those is bigger? The oat, or not the what I'm trying to say, New Holland or the Rostral mash? I think the New Holland's bigger, isn't it? It's more about the header, to be fair, but let's see here. This is the New Holland. Yeah, it's got to be that one because this one's way big, more expensive, and it has a 8-meter header, and this one's only got a 5-meter. So yeah, so if we can borrow the New Holland one, then that'll give us another kind of secondary harvester. Not quite as good as the John Deere, but something to help us out. And then let's grab whatever other wheat ones we can grab. So we're gonna accept contract. Accept contract. It's a lot of wheat contracts. It's going to take us a while to get through these, but again, we still have our own fields to do. We're not going to do the canolas, not going to do the oats, not going to do the potatoes. So we're good there. We could always pick up the fertilizer one, but I probably should figure out what's going on with our other stuff first. Okay, that's good. Let's go get these guys started, or at least rolling out. I guess you might as well just get started on 32. It's right here, and it's the main one that you're supposed to be doing anyway. With this ginormous header. Is this bigger than the one we got? I think they're about the same size. This one might be a smidge bigger. It's hard to tell. Oh, we're going to be able to fit through here. I was hoping that's the reason I was wanting to go through here, is that I didn't have to get the trailer. We're going to be fine. Good. So let's get you set up. And roll. Of course, we have to borrow some money. Let's borrow. Actually, we're going to get some for our own thing anyway, so I'm just going to borrow about 100 or so. Cool. So you're going. Presumably, if this is the tractor that comes next in order, then this is the tractor that goes with this particular contract, which probably means that these two go together, which... Not sure how that's going to work. Oh no, I'm sorry. This one's not a hinged one, so this is fine. Yeah, we can connect you two together. If I can get you lined up. Really, I'm having trouble all of a sudden. It's just kind of big, and it's hard for me to see the... There it is. Where it's at. Alright, good stuff. You're going to roll out. Be ready to pick up wheat here momentarily. I actually need to check to see if all the wheat goes to the same place. It's not a huge deal if it doesn't, but it definitely helps matters. Alright, you're ready. You are going to need to actually use the trailer, I believe. And that's probably your trailer to the left. Pretty good sized harvester, to be fair, so we'll be able to get through a lot of stuff with this as well. Come on. Where is the... There it is. I was like, how did we miss it? Does it say on the side? Crossover harvesting. where are we sending you off to? 24, 20, 28, 80, and 59. Guess we'll send you to 24. Yep, that's fine. Kubota, this is one of the DLC tractors, isn't it? For the Kubota pack? I don't know that we've used, and we've seen it a couple times in the contracts, but other than that, we haven't really used it. All right, so you're gonna kind of head up this way as well, my friend. All right, head out. We need to get our harvester for our crops rolling, which again will probably be this big giant one to go with our stuff. We'll just equip it basically how we were going to equip it anyway, with the wide tire. I'm not going to do the double because I think that's too wide for us. The narrow is fine, but might as well go a little bit wider. It's not that much of a difference in this case. We're not going to do the GPS, so lease. 20,000 bucks. That's basically what we're hoping to save. More than that, actually, because obviously we have to lease this thing more than once. The only thing about this harvester that I wish was a little bit different would be that it folded the tailpipe over. I feel like that would be just a little bit more convenient. We're going to take advantage of this trailer if it lets us to actually get this header over to our fields, which would be nice. I know some of the trailers. This isn't one that does it, is it? No, it's just roll wheels for helping it roll along the field itself. But there are some. I think there's some headers, unless I'm misremembering. I think there's some headers, right, that have basically trailers attached to them for all intents and purposes. You think that stuff this big, like those wheels, would be able to flip and be used as a trailer, but also flip back and be able to use as a I guess an enhancer for the harvester? I feel like it could do double duty, but what do I know? Let's get you over to, I guess we're just gonna go straight to field 55 at this point, which is not that far away, but I wanted to take a look at our other guys real quick while you're doing your thing. You are fine, although you're almost full. You are dumb, so good job, friend. Really? Stupid thing in the back. There we go. Alright, let's let the tractor get past us since he's a bit faster. Alright, let's see if we can get you up here. You're actually not that far off, so keep on going, my friend. You're good. You are thinking you're blocked for some reason, so I guess we'll just drive ourselves. All right, you're going. Your guys are chilling. You need to be emptied out. Let's come over here. You are just going to be, let's see, let's move you. I don't think we'll have to empty out of this first field, so I'm actually going to move you over onto this side of things. Because you'll be ready to kind of zip along to the next field up. You're going to come up here. I guess we will park the header on this side. don't know if I've done a harvest on this field. Done lots of fertilizing and things like that before. Oh, we're still laying down. I mean, it's fine. We'll clear it out later, but I did not... Well, yeah, we'll let him finish, but definitely not what I meant to have going on. Oh, are you really maxed out? That is unexpected. These trailers are not that big. Because I'm curious now, how big are these headers? So this is the giant one, I'm assuming right there. It is a 13.8 meter, and I think the one we grabbed is this one. No, it might be this one, 13.7. So they're almost identical. You really don't know what you're doing, my friend. All right, so that's all good. Let's do a quick check. Sometimes contracts pop up kind of late, delayed, so we'll just make sure we're not missing anything that would be useful. Nope, just a fertilizing one, but I don't really care about that one right now. Anything we need to do? I mean, I guess we need to grab our trailer to be ready to pull that out of here. We're going to go unload our guy, which does mean you need to... actually, you know what? You can grab the trailer, because the other guy can grab the mulcher. Although, to be fair, the other guy is... Actually, you know what? The other guy's a little bit faster, I think. So you're going to grab the mulcher. Alright, you guys are set up, ready to roll out. What else was I needing to do real quick? I'm actually going to have you go empty that guy out the rest of the way. And then, oh yeah, that's right. I need to figure out where all these things are going. I assume that back trailer will hold a bit more since it's a different style. The load is distributed across the axles better as opposed to on the actual tongue, I guess, of the trailer. Really? I know you're not maxed out. Are you just off center that much? There you go. I guess you are. Wow. It's hard to see with the positioning. So it definitely holds a lot more than I was expecting. That it? I think that's it. Okay. Let's... Oh, no. Never mind. It's not it. It's just... Says, the fact that it says max already is just throwing me off. I think we will go ahead and have this guy go where he needs to go. He's got enough, and that guy can continue filling up. So, speaking of where they need to go... Feed and grain, Johnson's, feed and grain. So 4 to feed and grain. The big one's to Johnson's. So I guess we're going to send you to Johnson's until we finish those 2 contracts worth, and then we'll go from there. Actually, I'm going to see if we can get a little bit more. Might as well if he's already turned around now. Plus it'll give us a good benchmark of how much we can put in these. There we go. That appears to be the most. 33,318. All right, Johnson's. Let's see. That's way up here, right? Yes. Do you know how to get there? Apparently you think you do. You're good. You are full, so let's grab you and go empty him out. There's also a mod I saw that added a feature where you can lease to own your equipment, which I thought that was pretty cool. And I don't think totally unrealistic. I'm assuming you can lease to own farming equipment just as much as you can lease to own a vehicle, you know. I make payments on my vehicle, so... Well, it's not technically a lease, but you know what I mean, like a... You know, loan that you then pay off, which I guess is basically what the loan in this game does as well, to be fair. But I think it kind of slightly different things. I mean, I have leased vehicles before as well, so that's also a slightly different thing. And it, you know, leasing has its pros and cons, for sure. I mean, if you change your vehicle every like couple of years, leasing is definitely the best way to go because you pay a lot less along the path, and then you can get another vehicle and just keep going from there. But if you buy a vehicle to own, typically it's better to, I think, just pay for it outright with either an auto loan or, obviously, if you have the cash, pay cash. Did you actually fill up? No, not you. You did actually fill up. Okay, so we are going to need you. All right, we're going to put a cut in there when we come back. More wheat harvesting. We got quite a bit to do, but and then of course some sorghum as well from our own fields. But we'll get it all done, and we'll do some more of it next episode. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.